Hi everybody, this is Spartica. Welcome. Today I'm going to do some practice games which you can find on BBO, and they're actually very, very good. I'd recommend them. So you go to Practice, Bridge Master, and they've got 5 different levels beginning with beginner, intermediate, advanced, and there's over 500 different hands you can play here. And beginner's got A36 up to B30. Intermediate's got A, B, and C, so lots of games here. Advanced, and so you can see I haven't really played many of the beginner and intermediate ones. The advanced and expert and some of the world class, I've played some of them before. So it's been about a year or so since I played these, and today we're going to do some expert ones. And so I already did one video from A1 to A5 so I'm going to do and I looked at A6, so I'm going to do A7 and a few others from there and see how they go. So these are, I find, really hard. More often than not, I don't get them right away, and sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 tries. So let's see if we can do this together. And bear in mind that if anything can go wrong, it will. And the idea of this is not to make over tricks, it's to guarantee making your hands, right? And so right away, what have we got here? We've got pretty solid. We've got ace, king, queen of diamonds, ace of clubs, 5 spades. That's 9 tricks. We need 1 more. We have 3 potential heart losers, and we can potentially rough the 4th diamond, but only, or they might break 3-3, but they're not going to break in this. So what are the other options? The other option is a trump reversal, I can see here. And so the 9, 10, jack, 8, 7, so those are all good top trumps, which means if I play the ace of clubs, rough one, high, play back to the king of diamonds, rough another one, and then maybe a spade and rough another one. So I want to get my tricks by getting 3 trump roughs and 3 spades here for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tricks. So let's do that right away. I think that's the secret to this hand. Play 2 clubs. So we'll rough the queen because we want to maintain communication here. And let's get over to the king of diamonds. Rough another club. We're going to rough it high. And our only entry right now is back to the 7 with the jack of spades. And we're going to rough it high so that we can get back. Hopefully the trump break. Yep, looks like they're breaking. I'm going to throw off a heart, and now doesn't matter if the diamonds break, I've got the ace and queen, and they don't break. So we made it. So that one, just had to think it through from the start of what your possible options were. And so because my trump are so good here, it creates a great roughing thing where I can rough out the hand. So let's do the next deal. Let's see if that one goes as well. Okay, so 3 no trump. The opponents didn't bid. And we've got ace, king of diamonds, ace, king of clubs, ace, king of hearts. That's 2, 4, 6. Ace of spades is 7. We're kind of weak in spades and clubs. Diamonds, we could get 1 more trick, possibly, if they break 3-2. So what about those hearts? I think the hearts are the best bet. And how are we going to do this? So right away, we're going to come to the club. Is there any point in holding up? They might shift to something worse, so like spades, so we better take it. And we're going to attack hearts. So I don't want to play ace king. If I play ace, we need 4 heart tricks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how do I get 4 heart tricks out of this? So I'm thinking by playing the 8, hopefully I can force him to play the queen or jack, and then play the ace king after that, dropping the other queen or jack. So let's see if I can get a queen or jack here. No. There's still a possibility of the queen jack falling, or of a squeeze or something. So let's let him play some spades. We'll concede a few here. Call it rectifying the count, if you will. So right now he's throwing off a heart. That's fine by me. I'm going to let him win their 4 tricks. And let's see if this is going to work. Okay, so there's 1 heart thrown away. This is my only entry to the board. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so right away this is not working. Okay, this did not work. So that plan did not work. What is another plan? So I've got to bear in mind I've only got 1 entry to the board. So the idea of setting up 4 hard tricks is pretty difficult when I can only get there 1 time. Clubs, so good setup. You know, if the diamonds are 3-2, I could set up the 8th trick through a diamond and then possibly some sort of squeeze, but I don't see how. Our diamonds are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so they're very low cards. Clubs are 2, 3, 4. Spades are 2, 3, 4. So let's try another option. The other option is to play the ace, 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts, okay. That was a deep finesse. So now, okay, this is going to work. I'm saving my diamond here. Okay, so we got it here. Or have we? Yeah, we got it. So we can do here. Heart is good. Club is good. So we can show a solution. I'm not sure why that worked. So hope to take 4 heart tricks. I knew that. As well as the ace of spades, 2 diamonds, 2 clubs. Yep, knew that. So as low, play the 10. Why is that? Yeah, so it may seem intuitive to play the 8 hearts in the first round, which is what I did. Why is that not right? Playing west for 3 hearts. Okay, so I'm playing for including the 9 of hearts. That's what I was doing. And either the queen or jack. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Okay, so it says that's a superior play. So my play was the intuitive one, but the wrong one. Okay, let's do one more hand and see next deal. Let's see if I can do better here. Okay, we're on no trump. Didn't get any bidding from the opponents. Okay, so I've got 2 spades with that lead, 2 diamonds, and it looks like there's going to be 5 clubs, but it's probably, if that would make it too easy. And so if the 4 clubs are to my right, there's nothing I can do about it, is there? I can lead to the ace. And can I get the 9 jack coming back? Yeah, I can. And if they're to my left, that's a safe lead. So it probably, no matter which way I play it, I've got to take it because I'm wide open heart, so I don't want east in. And that's why you would do it this way. And of course, if I played the king first, it would have been just the same. It would have been all over there. So safe lead, but still let him win that. Oh, I wasn't watching that. I thought he was still on lead. Okay, so let's try this again. So that did not work, but got to pay attention to. So ace. We'll do the same thing though. Ace of clubs. Lead a club coming back. Let him win. Okay, so now we're still one trick shy. So I've got an idea of how to play this. I'm going to play the king of diamonds, 4 of diamonds, and see if I can throw him in with a spade, but he threw off all his spades, so that's not working. And this is not working. So let's try redeal. Can't let them in and get a heart through me. I know if I play here. Okay, I wonder why that is. So his hand was simpler than I thought. Yeah. Okay, so let's see why that worked. Yeah, so I want to keep east off leads. Yeah, so that's what I was looking at. The only thing I can't defend against, well, I can defend is the 4-0, but I have to play either the king of clubs or ace of clubs at first trick. Well, it says 4 clubs. King first, right? Yeah, okay. 9, yeah. If he started with 4 clubs, Mr. cast the ace first, yes. So I was thinking I want to defend against East having the long clubs because I don't want him on lead. Okay, but why is that not working? That's the king of clubs first, playing the long clubs. Why is that? You know, the 5 of spades, okay. So that was the outstanding spade. His Westwood lead is 4th best. He's marked with a 4-card suit, yeah. Means East has all 4 clubs. Had at least a 5-card suit somewhere. Not spades, okay, a lot of things. Okay. So that is a lot of thinking and a lot of deduction, which is good. Let's see if we can do this one. So we're in 6 diamonds, no bidding by the opponents. Got ace king of clubs, ace king of spades, all the trump down to the 8. Which means I can afford to rough high if I lead the clubs. And I can set up an end play for hearts, perhaps. So we don't want to lose any of these. So let's rough one of these. Let's see how the diamonds break. I want to shorten these ones here. And okay, I see how to make this now. Play the 5 of spades. And look what happens if I just play the 2 of hearts. Well, that's a thing of beauty. And now he has to lead to me. and it was offside. So if I don't play that way, there's no way I can make it. And it works because the diamonds are 2-2, and so that's a thing of beauty when you can get a play like that. I like that one a lot. So yay, that makes me feel a lot better from that last hand. Let's do one more, and we'll call it a day if I can get it. Okay, 7 clubs, no bidding by the opponents. So how are we going to make this? What assumptions do we make off the first lead? Oh, I see this is... So the Queen of Spades is probably with West as well. So the only way this can go seriously wrong is if the clubs don't break 3-2. And if they're 4 behind me to the West, then I can't defend against that. So what I have to do is defend against there being 4 clubs to the east. Of course, if I just finesse the club on the first trick, the jack will be with the West. So I'm in 7, so there's no doubt that I have to play that ace of spades. So I think it might come down to me having to shorten my spades here. So let's rough a club here. Okay, and we're gonna get our trumps low, and might as well make use of all my. We're gonna rough another club. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, so let's try that again. So that plan did not work. I'm going to rough 1 anyway. Let's see if they're breaking. So, okay, so now this is how you play it. You know they're not breaking, which means that I have to arrange it for, oh, I know how to arrange this. So I want to rough 1 more spade so that I'm the same number of trump as East. So I've got to get there with the Queen, for example. And so I can see I've already screwed up. I have to play it so he can't rough that heart. So now he's going to rough the heart. So I have to first cash my hearts. Okay, so as I play this, I learn in each one of what I have to do to make it work. So spade rough. Play the ace of clubs. Again, if they break evenly, they won't. Okay, so now I can't allow him to throw off a heart on that spade when I rough. So now we get a rough. And now I'm going to play 1. I got to go over there with the ace, and this is going to work now. So now I just play a spade, throw off, and another, oh, damn. Okay, I forgot that the Queen of Spades was out there. But I know how to make it now. I think I said that last time, didn't I? Okay, we're getting this. We're learning with each one. So, rough a spade. Chest the clubs. Test another club. They don't break. So, cash out the hearts. Cash out the hearts. Cash out the hearts and hope it doesn't get a rough. I want to shorten myself in trump to the same as him. And now I just got to hope that he's got 3 diamonds. Does he have 3 diamonds? And then now when I play the 10 of spades, I get to rough behind him. Okay. So, like I said, there's a lot of thinking that went into this hand. One, you have to look at the hand. It's a laydown unless you get 4 clubs to the right with the jack. And so you're thinking that, how do I defend against 4 clubs to the right with the jack? Well, I take the ace of spades and rough a spade right away because I'm looking to shorten myself to 4 trump. Then I test the trumps with the ace-king of clubs. They don't break. So now I've got the queen 10-9, and he's got the jack-7 of trump. So I have to get to the board and ruff another spade, but I can't allow him to throw off on that spade. So I have to play the ace-king of hearts and another heart. And it looks like I could do the same with diamonds, king, queen of diamonds and another diamond. Then I ruff another spade, and then I do just what I did, play the king, queen, ace of diamonds, and then we're down to 2 spades on the board, and I've got the queen 10 in my hand behind the jack 7. So it's a thing of beauty, but wow. You have to think to yourself, when I'm playing in a game, will I be able to make all of these decisions and deductions right from the start? And like, how long would it take you? It took me a good 5 minutes playing it twice to figure out how to make it. So that's why we're in the level 4 here, which is expert mode. So what would you have done here? Would you have made this, or would you have figured it out? Maybe, maybe. But I think we'll call it a game here. Thanks for watching, and I might try another one of these. I'm on A11, so maybe I'll try A12 and see if I can do any better on that. Thanks. Cheers.